Hi guys, just a quick one. This is just a short nothing burger of a video. I want you to meet Andrew Ridgeley, the second half of Wham. Hello, how are you feeling? I said, I'm fine, thanks. Hello, beautiful. How are you feeling today? I said, you've already asked that. Boy, I do hope you know how to have a conversation like the mature man that Andrew is, but I don't have much hope. Hello, fan. Greetings from me to you. You're texting with Andrew Ridgeley. To which I put a laughing emoji. This is my account, different from my official page being managed by my admin. I'm hoping to use this medium to create a mutual repersonalizationship with a few fans here willing, which I sent laughing emojis. I said, if you think so. And what exactly do you think anyone is a fan of? Andrew has done nothing since Wham, so I'm puzzled as to why you think there are Andrew fans. What is a repersonalizationship? Is this some British slang that isn't common? Are you here to criticise me? I said, are you here to hustle me? I think you are, considering your format and skill with the English language. Maybe don't use the same format everyone uses. It's ridiculous. Nobody speaks that way. Hustle you? How? I don't understand. I said, that's weird, because the real Andrew knows. Who are you then? Because you aren't British. That's obvious by how you write. Tell me, how's the weather in Nigeria? Is it a warm night? Which broke our little boy. He started laughing. I said, yeah, stealing is hilarious, shaking my head. Does your mother know? I'm sure she'd be heartbroken. How did you know much about this? I said, everyone does. That's why you have no clients, dude. It's all over the news, the formats, all of it. No, my mum didn't know. If you calm down, I will explain better to you. I always love being condescended to by a 10-year-old. I said, I don't care about your explanation. It's all bullshit anyway. You need to find an honest way to make money instead of hurting innocent people. Simple as that. What you guys do is damaging. People die because of scams. And why pick someone who nobody knows anyway? Andrew doesn't do a damn thing since George died. He's got no real fans. It's all George. Apologies to any Andrew fans out there. I'm fully aware of this guy. And then I continued, I bet you have no idea what I'm saying because you don't do research and you're about 12. Okay, I understand you are really hurt right now. Please hear me out. I said, I'm not hurt. I think you're disgusting. All scammers should burn in hell, and they will. Please calm down. It has not gotten to this. I said, you steal from the elderly, and you're a criminal, and you're telling me to calm down. Wow. Can I talk, please? You are also a mother too? Presumptuous. I said, you're a child who should be in school, and says who? And I know your plan B bullshit confession. If you see your child doing something bad, you correct him, not criticising him, right? Said my scammer. I said, it's not my fault. The country sucks. I have no money. I haven't eaten. My parents are dead, etc., etc. And in response to if you see your child doing something bad, I said, you won't stop. People like you never do until you kill someone and then you laugh. You're hustling right now trying to get clients while talking to me. Pathetic. To which he sends a lots of crying emoji. I said, yes, fake remorse. Pile it on. Tell me you've only just started and it's not your fault. To which my scammer obliged. Please, I am really sorry about this, my friend. Lend me in doing this. I promise I will change from now. I said, there it is, the bullshit excuse. And no, you won't change, not unless you find a foreign mama. No remittance for you here, mate. I promise I will. I said, but I don't believe you, because you say you desperately need money, so stopping is just lies. I'm right. You just need one gift card of $200 and then you'll stop, correct? You're all the same. And I know it came out of smell, but never mind. No, I promise you this. No one has ever talked to me like this before. And I said, that's another lie. Just Google how many people died due to scams just last year. I don't need anything from you, trust me, to prove to you that I am now a changed person. I said, and how will you do that, I wonder? What could you ever show me that you've changed? Nothing. That's what. In the end, this is still part of the hustle. You know it's true. When the scheme fails, confess and beg, right? And then because he was obviously trying to hustle other people, I said, oh my God, you're messaging one of my friends right now, which got him to panic. It's on me, trust me. I said, it's you, it's this account, you're a liar. They are so many people doing this, not just me, which obviously excuses it. I said, yes, there are, and you're all disgusting. Every single scammer in the world is trash. I hope you're on Telegram. I really do. The EFCC and FBI monitor it since the CEO got locked up. They're watching you. To which my little baby goes, please, trust me, I will never do this again. I said, Google it, it's the truth. And then he sends me a screenshot of his phone. Look at all these messages that he sent out. No one answered bar me, so that makes me a little bit happy. I said, and? You're the only one I am texting. I said, like you don't have at least 2 phones. I am serious, I don't have. I said, you've hit up so many people just fishing for a client, shaking my head. I'm messaging them all now. Do you think everyone doing this are making money from it? He tries to justify again. I said, you clearly aren't, so why do it? It's not to make friends, that's a lie as well. Actually, I will not lie to you, okay? Said my lying little troll. I don't know, I just got lost for words there. I said, I bet you got so excited when I responded and told your friends you have a mugu on the hook, right? And in response to, actually, I will not lie to you, okay? I said, contrary to all evidence. I am in a football camp, so I was complaining to my friend I don't have money to eat in the camp. Instead of him giving me money, he introduced me to this. I am serious about it, which is bullshit, right? So he's at like an Oz kick or a footy club, that's all. I said, then stop, delete the fake accounts and go to bed. Simple. I just pray you believe me. I know it's be very difficult for you to believe me because of what others have been doing, but I am really serious. I am not like the person you think I am. So what do you want me to do about it now? To which I added, delete your profiles and go to bed. Now I have to go to work in a minute, but I do wanted to show you guys our little 12-year-old scammer from yesterday sent me his supposed real photo. I'll show you now. Now anyone who's wondering what the Pop 4 on the bottom is, it's a type of phone that's commonly used over there. This apparently, he says, is him. And I'm actually, kind of thinking that this actually is the truth. I don't think it's an older guy pretending to be young, unless this is a photo of his younger brother. This guy is not even old enough to drink. What a shame. Okay, comes back with Andrew after I told him to delete his profiles. Where can I talk to you again? Yeah, grooming me, see? So in response to where can I talk to you again, I said, why are you grooming me to be your friend? There's no remittance for you here. He will now respond to tell me that it's not about the money and he needs an older lady to advise him on the right path to life, which frankly is an insult to his mother, who I'm sure is a lovely woman who would absolutely be heartbroken if she saw her son right now. I understand just that no one has talked sense into me just like you did now. That's bullshit. To which I responded with, that's bullshit. It's meant to say confess to your mother or priest. I added confess. Now watch him struggle for a response. Either his mother's dead or he just doesn't want to. I will, he says. We know he won't. Can I just be friends with you, that's all? I promise I don't need your money. To which I responded, no thanks. And I added, goodbye and make better choices with your life. I'm going to work now. So I'm going to let him talk to himself for a little bit. We'll see what happens. I literally have to go to work. I'm going to be late if I don't. Oh, look, we'll wait for the response. Okay, bye. Thanks for the advice, said my quite cheerful scammer, who's not going to change his ways. They never do. Apologies, I knew it was a bit of a nothing burger of a video, but I just wanted to get it down before it gets taken down. It's just another example of the plan B. Newer viewers, you guys just don't ever do this. It's all social engineering. There you go. I have to leave. But if you now succeed in changing me, how do you change others? Ugh. And I just added, go away. You're a liar and you're tedious. Have fun talking to yourself. And that's it. So I've got to go. I'll post some more. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I love you guys so much. Bye.